Alrighty, Chris. Bottom line, we'll use A Mixolydian for the example today. You want to learn all the scale positions and master them in D major, period. Because it's not only for just for the, that's where your A Mixolydian comes from, but it's also for the sake of when you get those positions and you get to know the shapes so well, which one starts after the Ionian, which in this case is D major. You don't want to be able to play them every which way. Then your second block up, if you just go that E note to E note, it's Dorian. What happened? You know how I can find that E Dorian so easy? I just stay with all the notes from D major. And then the next one up from E Dorian. Now again, learning that, starting with the E note, and we're staying with the notes of D major, it's not just E Dorian in there. All 7 modes are there. I can play all 7 modes. E Dorian, F sharp, Phrygian, G Lydian, right from that same spot, playing the same notes. I'm just starting with the next note up. F sharp, Phrygian would be, instead, I can play it here. There's so much more that's going to come out of it once you learn these. You're going to be able to go into all these modal flavors just by learning that one key. And then you're also going to hear stuff. Starting with a G, we got that Lydian flavor. So now, see, every block you learn, there's another sound, but I can also play there to every one of these blocks. I can create a phrase to that A chord. Just the notes I start with and end on to give it the Mixolydian flavor. Nothing is strict Mixolydian or Dorian. It's just you play, you get these scale blocks down, and then you can go into them and you can play. After mastering them, you know what they sound like. You know what you can. I can hear a track, you know, and I know what mode, and then I know, oh, I can go into this key it comes from and create unlimited phrases from them blocks. So, and then of course if you play here, and of course you can play A major pentatonic too. There's a lot of other things you can do to a track that speaks that A Mixolydian would work. Nothing's etched in stone where that's the only thing that can be done. It's whatever sounds good. But learning these scale positions at least gives you, well, that definitely all works, you know. So after the A block in D major, B natural minor. But again, I can play those notes in that block to this A chord. But it's the notes I decide to start with and end on. I started with a C sharp note. But see, I don't have to search for the notes. I know what they sound like because I mastered all the blocks in one key. Then I played that key so much that I knew what the shapes were, one to the next, and I can move it to, then you can move it to any key. So it's going to expand your playing and your phrasing, your creativity 100-fold at least. So the last, before you get to the D major here, you start with the C sharp and you go. Kinds of potential phrases right there. I like to do this one a lot when I jam. Killer Mixolydian flavor. I'm playing out of the C sharp low crane block. Your low crane, if I go C sharp to C sharp, playing the notes of the key of D major. So, but I can play to any chord. You can play a G, and I can play them same notes. Playing those notes and harmonizing to that G chord by playing its major third, which is a B note. So, anyways, and then you've got your D major. And you know, again, I can play to that A chord there and come up with a ton of phrases just with them notes. Tons of stuff that in each block, but start off with, you got to get them blocks down. There's no avoiding it. So that's where your A Mixolydian comes from. All the D major stuff, you know, block. Pure A Mixolydian flavor right there. So I'm just phrasing out of the, you know, because I got all the blocks down. So that's a quick, short lesson. I wanted to keep it well under the 15 minutes. I think I got a few more minutes, so that's all. So I can go anywhere to that end. Anywhere I am, I can create a phrase with immediately, without no trouble at all. And then you want to also learn to be able to move when you get the blocks down. You can. That's a typical bluesy-ish one. so you don't have that minor third. I use the minor third and mix it in with it because it works, you know. Mix minor, some minor with a major, like something like that. Put a C note in there instead of a C sharp. So it's not a law, it's not like a strict thing. Well, that's not Mixolydian. No, that Mixolydian is just, that's the flavor, is mostly, it's like a minor pentatonic, but it's a major third instead of a minor third. It's a C sharp note instead of a C, and the rest can stay the same. You know, and you get throwing that little that's your 6, which is a F sharp note, and just bend it. You know, that's tons of stuff you can do to manipulate notes in it to create phrases. I mix major, I mix some minor in it sometimes. I don't want to go over 15 minutes. So learn all your scale blocks in D major. Sit down, starting at the opening, get that one down. You get that one down, then start going up to the next one and the next one. There's only 7 notes. So don't get hung up on the, like that modal name. That's another thing people get, you know, can get too hung up on the modal name. Yeah, it's whatever, you know. All the scale blocks, that's the thing to learn.